Hello my dear aspirants and welcome to Adda 247, the official YouTube channel of Bankers and SSC Adda. This is Saurabh Day by the way, and you are watching the session for erection, that special session based on the various questions of RRB PO mains. Gandhiji once said that the real India doesn't live in cities, rather in the 6 lakh villages across the country. And perhaps that may be one of the reasons why we have got RRB banks, alright. And to be a part of those RRB banks, you got to crack the exam definitely. And that's why we have got a session over here for RRB PO mains, okay. Okay, so चलिए अब हम लोग यहाँ पर देखते हैं कुछ questions को जो कि आपके लिए बहुत important है. Now today we are going to have erection based on prepositions followed by verbs and tense the day after or so. Okay, I hope that all of you can see me. Good afternoon everyone, alright. Well, the life is actually dynamic, the life's dynamic of these people, and perhaps I'm one of you only. Okay, so now I'm going to start the questions right away. I hope that you can see me and you can get me the answer, alright. So here we go. Now, the first question is right here, so you got to get it from here. It says, Upendra, it's a great name by the way. Upendra took me to a restaurant and ordered for two. You gotta keep on reading the question, alright? Just keep on reading the question. If you find the error, you can say right away, alright? And ordered for 2 cups of coffee. 2 cups of coffee, which the waiter, rather it should be the waiter here, which the waiter brought in no time. Brought in no time, and the 5th is NE. So, now here's the question for you, my dear aspirants. Upendra took me to a restaurant and ordered for 2 cups of coffee, which the waiter brought in no time. You have to tell me quickly which part contains the error and what is the error. Alright, now Shrijan says remove for, well, we gotta see that one. Now, majority of you are answering, sir, part 2 contains the error. It's good to see that you are trying to identify the error, but you also have to tell me what is the error. So, which part contains the error and what is the error, you have to tell me both, alright. So, tell me, for removing hoga, sir, okay, remove for, kai log keh rahe hain remove for, alright. Let's just see, now second part, remove for, okay. It'll be great if you can give me the reason as well, although. So, tell me my dear aspirants, because see, right now we are all practicing. And when you practice with reason, it gives you confidence in examinations as well. So tell me, my dear aspirants, what's the correct answer? Last 10 seconds left for you to answer this, and then I'll give you another question. All right. So tell me, my dear aspirants, hurry up. Cup of coffee. Okay. Kaustav Kona says cup of coffee. Let's see about that. Now Chandrika Padui says remove for. All right. Hari Narayan Shankar Sharma says for 2. Okay. Superfluous error says Prashant Chaudhary. All right. Now I suppose I should give you the answer right away. Well, the thing is that let's just go through the question. Upendra took me to a restaurant and ordered for. Yes, absolutely correct. All those of you who said that second part contains the error and remove for are absolutely correct. Why? Now, can you give me the reason why should we remove for? Okay, I removed for you. Can you tell me why should we remove for after order? Why is for not used after order? Can you tell me, my dear aspirants? Tell me, my dear aspirants. Can you tell me why should we remove for after order? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Come on, my dear aspirants. I need answers from you. Give me exact answers. Why do we remove for after order? Why can't we use for after order? Why? Yes, I am saying remove for. Tell me. Exactly. I suppose, sir, your name is a little bit, okay, that's Johanna, I suppose. Transitive verbs need no preposition. Exactly. Because order over here is actually a transitive verb and it doesn't need a preposition. You ordered me, I ordered you, we order a pizza. Alright, right away. So, since order is a transitive verb, it's not followed by a preposition. So, I hope that you got the point here. Let's go to the next question now. Well, the next question is, the hostelers, I hope that you can just keep on looking at the question and try to fish the error right away. The hostelers complained to the principal against the warden. All right. I hope that you have fished the error so far. Let's see if there will be error and you will be able to fish it. Now, the warden and the here's the third part, poor management, okay, of the hostel. All right. Now, well, here's the error for you, my dear aspirants. The hostelers complained to the principal against the warden and the poor management of the hostel. And the fifth part is no error. Now, tell me quickly which part contains the error and what is the error. All right, it's right here for you, my dear aspirants. Here's the question for you. Now, just tell me what is the error. Just tell me quickly. The hostelers complained to the principal against the warden and the poor management of the hostel. What is the error? Hurry up. Tell me, my dear aspirants. Okay. Lucky Panda says part 1 contains the error, remove 2. Okay. Now, Keshav Chandra says no preposition. Can only 2 people get the correct answer? Hurry up. Give me your correct answers, my dear aspirants. Give me your correct answers. And quickly do it. Okay. Now, Suraj Sangle says 1. Complained against says Vikram Kalunia. Alright. Second part says remove 2. Maulika says that. And Tajendra also says that. Hurry up. See, you have to tell me which part contains the error and what is the error. Which part contains the error and what is the error. There's no use. See, if you are saying, sir, if you're just writing the number, I'll think that you are guessing, alright. And no guesswork is allowed right now. You gotta learn. If you don't know, then you can guess. But still, if you know the reason, then write the reason as well. Which part contains the error and what is the error. Both are extremely important for your examinations. Hurry up. Okay, Shrikant says third. Remove 2 says Savi Rishi. Farha also says remove 2. No error says Ashish Best. Hurry up, everyone. Neha says remove 2. Okay, let's see. Last 10 seconds left for you to answer this question and then we move to next ones. Okay, remove 2 says Triveni Kumar. Alright. Then remove 2 says Suchitra Satpathy. Come on, everyone. Hurry up. So many people are watching. Why only so less are answering? Everyone should answer. Try and answer. Because if you want to qualify, you got to practice. The more you practice before the examination, the less marks you lose in the examination. So hurry up. Alright. So I suppose now I'll give you the answer right away. See, just have a look at the question very carefully. The hostelers complained to the principal against the warden and the poor management of the hostel. Alright, so see over here. Till now, in this particular sentence over here, the hostelers complained to the principal against the warden was good enough. Alright. But then again, when you are writing the poor management, alright, so this is something over here. Alright. Warden was what? Warden was somebody. But when you're talking about something, then you gotta write about over here. Alright, when you are talking about something, then you have to use about over here. The hostelers complained to the principal against the warden and about the poor management, as you cannot use double preposition funda. Alright, so you have to use the double preposition funda. You cannot use the same prepositions for 2 subjects. Alright, well, against the warden, who's the somebody over here, and about the poor management for the hostel. So tell me, my dear aspirants, what's your score on 2 questions? Were you able to get both of them correctly? Hurry up. Now, in the meantime, as I'm rubbing off the questions over here, I want you to write your scores. Hurry up. Let's see. How many guys were able to get it 2 on 2 or did you get 1 on 2? Give me your scores. Hurry up. Give me your scores. I'm waiting for your scores. In the meantime, I'm rubbing these questions. So give me your scores. Hurry up. Give me your scores, my dear aspirants. How many do you get? Was anyone able to get 2 of 2? Because I'm pretty sure that you would have been able to, score 2 of 2 if you are actually pretty careful. All right. So tell me, my dear aspirant, what's the score? What's your score? Okay, 1 says Maulika and 0 says Pavitra. 1 and 2 says Pavitra. All right, that's pretty good. Okay. 1 on 2, 1, 1 on 2, 1, 1 on 2, 1, 1 on 2. All right. No issues, guys. I hope that you can get 2 on 2 in the future as well. Okay, no issues. Okay, 2 on 2 says Samir. That's a good one. Now, hold on, my dear aspirants. Now, let's have a look at the next question over here. See the next one. Without considering for a moment, she entrusted me in all the important work. I hope, my dear aspirants, that you were able to fish the error. If you haven't been able to, then do it. Hurry up. Then do it quickly, rather. Okay. Hurry up. Tell me now. Tell me what's the answer of this question over here. Some people are still giving me their scores. That's pretty good. I just want you to improve your score now. Now tell me, my dear aspirants, what's the answer over here? Which part contains the error? Without considering for a moment, she entrusted me in all the important work. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up, my dear aspirants. Hurry up, hurry up. Okay. Shrijan says third part, that's entrusted on me. All right. Arun Kumar says 2. Abhishek Singh says 3. All right, 4 work says Tanuja, 3 says Anuja Kumari. Everyone hurry up, my dear aspirants, hurry up. Come on. Give me your answer and tell me which part contains the error and what is the error. Those of you who want to study, only then you can actually get the things over here. All right. I've bashed enough kids who were not studying. So, there's no use of this. Now, tell me the exact answer over here. What is the exact answer? Which part contains the error and what is the error? 3, 3, 4, 3. They are all pretty numbers, but they are of no use if you don't give me the reason. What is the reason that they contain the error? So, which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up, my dear aspirants. Hurry up. Okay, hurry up. Without considering for a moment, she entrusted me in all the important work. Last 10 seconds left for you to answer this question. Then I'll give you the answer. Hurry up, my dear aspirants. Hurry up. Okay, entrusted me on. All right, let's see about that. Mr. Surat says number 3. Okay. King Shak Don says phone not be placed 2. So perhaps you should get an Indian name. Sound like a pretty Chinese name. All right, let's see. Yakshan 3 entrusted with. Now, since I already told you that 10 seconds were left, now it's my turn to give you the answer, by the way. Let's have a look. Without considering for a moment, she entrusted me in all the important work. Okay, now it's judgment time, by the way. Third part contains the error. This is the error. And can you tell me why does this contain the error? What should be used with entrusted over here? Entrusted, in, on, upon, or with. Which one? Tell me, my dear aspirant. Which one? In, on, upon, with. Entrusted, in, on, upon, with. What should be used over here? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Change in with. Okay. Entrusted with, entrusted with, entrusted with, entrusted with. Exactly. That's the point you see. It should be entrusted with, all right? And that's why it shouldn't be in, it should be entrusted with. I hope that you were able to get this point. Okay, now let's have a look at the next question. I hope that your scorecards are improving right away. So, the next question will be right here. Somebody somebody told me okay, that he had fallen in the well, I suppose he might be fishing for some new notes. Well, that he had fallen in the well and nobody had, keep on fishing the error, my dear aspirants, keep on fishing the error, and nobody had tried to save him. And the last thing is, as you already know, it's NE. Okay, seems like a pretty funny marker, by the way. Now, so here's the question for you, my dear aspirants. Somebody told me that he had fallen in the well and nobody had tried to save him. Your time's right here. Tell me what's the error. Okay, third part says Anil Kumar. Into the well says Bhavna. Let's have a look. Hurry up. Into the wells. Okay, the two answers says into the well. It might be in the well, might be some other part contains the error. Hurry up. Give me your answer, my dear aspirants. Hurry up. Which part contains the error and what is the error? I'll just give you a good look over here. Okay. Hurry up. Okay, nobody has. Okay, let's see about that. Then Pran says into as well. Second, remove had says somebody else. Hurry up. Keep on giving me an answer. Hurry up. Everyone should give me your answers, my dear aspirants. Everyone should give me the answer. Flood it with the answers. Flood the comment box with your answers. Hurry up, give me the answer. Okay, last 10 seconds left for you guys to answer. Then I'll ask you your scorecard. Somebody told me that he had fallen in the well and nobody had tried to save him. Perhaps he was searching for change and that's why he just fallen into in that particular thing. Okay, give me your answers. Okay, there's no use to send emojis with your answer. Just give me the answer right away. Okay, now I suppose I'll also give you the answer. Yes, the answer is, by the way, that you take in and remove it and replace it rather with into. Now, why do we do it? Because into shows entry. When we talk about a preposition that shows entry, we use into. Alright, and that's why into replaced in over here. One more thing for you, my dear aspirants, never write entered into. You either write enter or you write into. Don't write them together. Alright, not unless until that particular thing is denoting non-physical entry. For example, if we say that Shyam entered into the room, that's wrong. You should rather write it Shyam entered the room. That'll be cool. Or you can also say that Shyam went into the room. That's also cool. But if you say Ram or Shyam entered into the room, that's wrong, because enter and into cannot be used together. Into also shows entry and enter also shows entry. But having said that, when you're talking about agreements and non-physical entries, then we can use enter and into. We can also say that China and Russia entered into an agreement. All right, we can say that. So, I hope that you guys have given your answers. Now, it's time for you to give me your scorecards. Hurry up. I'm rubbing them off. In the meantime, you give me your scorecards. Hurry up, my dear aspirants. Give me your scorecards. Hurry up. Hurry up. Let's see. 3 on 4 says Monica. Abhay says 2 on 4. Okay, 4 on 4 says Rakesh. Well, if it's an honest, if it's an honest score, it's a really good score, by the way. 2 on 2 says Deepa. That's a very good one. Okay, 3 on 4 says Ratnam. That's very good. Now everyone should give me a score, my dear aspirants. Okay, 2 on 4 says Molika. That's a very good one. Okay. Perhaps I suppose my Swachh Bharat mission is now completed over here, and it's time for the next question. Okay, so let's have a look at the next question now. Pretty good scores. All of you guys are scoring really good. Mr. Dharmesh Yadav has already got 10 on 10. I don't know how, because I just discussed only 4 questions right now. So let's just go to the next one. Now, this is a certainly easier one. I hope that you can answer this. There are certain beings that can live without, I hope that you are already fishing the error. Just keep on reading the sentence and fish the error. Without any effort, both, okay, that's a BO by the way, both, all right, both on land and water, right? Well, I hope all's well, by the way. Now, here's the question for you. There are certain beings that can live without any effort, both on land and water. Now, give me your answer, my dear aspirants. Give me your answer. Okay, who can live? All right. Somebody says, who can live? 44 on 44. Wow, great. Vijay World. Perhaps that's why your name is Vijay World. Okay, 2 says, second part contains the error, who can live? Look, my dear aspirants, don't be so judgmental so easily. Just read the complete question and then give me the error. All right. Maybe, if you think that there are multiple errors, then concentrate on the one that seems more in magnitude to you. Although there's only going to be one error on it, but many aspirants says that, sir, I think there were multiple errors, and the actual problem was that they weren't able to figure out it themselves. So only one part contains the error. Okay, second part, first part, third part. Somebody else said. Last 10 seconds left for you to answer the question. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up, hurry up. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Give me your answers quickly. Hurry up. Quickly give me your answers. Okay, now I suppose I should give you your answer, as many of you have answered the questions. Okay, there are certain beings that can live without any effort, both on land and in water. That's the answer, by the way. Why? Now see, this is a case of the avoidance of double prepositions. All right, that's what you can say. The thing is that, see, over here one subject is land and another one is water. You cannot use this particular preposition for both of them. All right, so that's why you should rather use in water. The correct sentence would read, there are certain beings that can live without any effort, both on land and in water. Now, I really don't know that why were most of you saying that, sir, there should be with, there should be which over here. Why is that? See, can't you see that we have used any over here? When we are using the particular, indefinite pronoun in the same sentence, why should we use which in it? All right. Then in these sentences, we use that. So that's the thing. I hope that you got my point. All right. Okay. Now, Priyanka Singh says, yes, that's a very good thing. So let's have a look at the next question now. I hope that your scores are constantly improving. Okay, let's have a look at the next score now. Next question rather. Okay. The poet, next question is, the poet describes about the uniqueness of the landscape in a very attractive in a very attractive way. In a very attractive way. All right. And the last one is no error. So, well, here's the question for you. The poet describes about the uniqueness of the landscape in a very attractive way. You have to tell me what is the answer and not any kind of poem. All right. So, give me the answer, my dear aspirants. Which part contains the error and what is the error? I want you to have a good look at the question, by the way, and then tell me which part contains the error and what is the error. Okay, about nahi aayega says Bhavna. Let's see about that. In fact, many people are actually saying, sir, about nahi aayega. Somebody said remove in as well. We'll have a look about that. Unique aayega only, says Ajay Grover. We'll see about that. Then Kritika says remove about one. All right. Omit about, says Richa Sinha. Tell me the entire thing. Which part contains the error and what is the error? You have to tell me the entire thing. Which part contains the error and what is the error? It's better to learn something than write stupid comments. All right. Don't do that. Give me the exact answer. Hurry up, hurry up. Because the kids who don't practice in class are the ones who don't get selection. Don't do that. Hurry up. Okay, somebody says number 5, no error. We'll see about that. Well, the last 10 seconds are left for you, my dear aspirants. Just tell me quickly which part contains the error and what is the error. Last 10 seconds, by the way. Hurry up, hurry up. Okay, still people are saying, sir, remove about, and some of them are saying no error as well. We'll see about that. All right, now time's up, I suppose. Let's have a look. Well, the question, just read the question. The poet describes about the uniqueness of the landscape in a very attractive way. And one thing that you guys should know is that we never use about after discuss, describe and explain. Kindly avoid the use of about after discuss, describe and explain. Yes, all of you who were saying, sir, remove about were absolutely correct. Whenever we use the term explain or describe or, discuss, we avoid about just after it. So you guys do, deserve an applause for yourselves and you can do that as well. So never use about after discuss, or you can say describe or explain. Okay. So let's have a look at your scorecards. Let's see what your scorecard, guys. Come on. Give me your scorecards. Hurry up. Give me your scorecards. In the meantime, I'll get back to my Swachh Bharat mission. Hurry up, hurry up. Give me your scorecards. 3 on 6 says Abhay Das. 5 says Gautam Reddy. That's a very good score, by the way, sir. Okay, 3 on 3 says Ashish Jha. That's again a good score. Now, 4 and 5 says Mr. Harsha. All right. Okay. 3 on 3 says Dev. That's a very good one. Unfortunately, Priyanka wrote 0 on 2. No problem, no issues, Priyanka. We got some questions coming up. All right, don't worry about that. 5 on 6 says Naveen. That's a very good one, by the way. Let's see. Okay, somebody wrote 4 on 4. That's also very good. This Swachh Bharat mission is really not easy. Let me just tell you that. And you got to assist the Prime Minister, by the way. It's really tough. Now, let's have a look at the next question. Okay, you guys are working very hard and it's very good to see that you guys are also giving me your scorecards. No issues. Now, let's increase your scorecard, let's increase your score, and let's go to the next question. Okay, and the next one coming right up for you. Late President Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam okay, the missile hero of India, I hope that you are trying to fish the error, by the way. Keep on fishing the error. Just make sure if everything is okay till now. was much sought after by college students and was invited for various functions. Okay. Now, this is the question for you, my dear aspirants. Late President Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the missile hero of India, was much sought after by college students and was invited for various functions. You have the question right here. Now, give me your answer. All right, give me your answer, my dear aspirants. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up. Tell me, which part contains the error and what is the error? Okay, second, the India, says Rekha. Let's see about that. First part, start with the. Okay, let's see about that. In fact, as well. Hurry up, my dear aspirants, hurry up. Don't be so slow. Give me your answers quickly. Quickly, give me your answer. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up, quickly. Option 3 is wrong, says Jyoti Kumari. What's wrong in it? Tell me that. Okay, the college. Okay, let's see about that. Remove hero, the missile man of India. Okay, perhaps that's a personal sentiment. Yes, he was the missile man of India, no doubt. But when you're talking about exam questions, you have to put your sentiments aside. Hurry up. After by, remove by. Somebody says, right, start with the. Okay. Richa Singh, I have already seen your score. Now give me the answer. Which part contains the error and what's the error? Hurry up. Okay, much ke place many. Okay, you want to say, suppose that, in the place of much, I should place many. Let's see about that. Thank you, Isha. That's a great compliment. I'll keep that for myself. Okay. Hurry up. Give me. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up. Okay, third part says Kranti. Let's see about that. The most sought, remove by, says Babita. See, there's no use of writing just the number. You have to tell me which part contains the error and what is the error. Just write them together. All right. Remove after. Okay, let's see about that. Okay, now Mahima says invited to. Let's see about that. So, last 10 seconds, by the way. I suppose somebody was telling me, sir, English kare ya Hindi kare. Well, that depends which one is better. If you're better in Hindi, then go for Hindi in IBPO mains. And if you're better in English, then go for English in IBPO mains. Just tell me quickly. Okay, last 10 seconds left for you, my dear aspirants. Tell me quickly which part contains the error and what is the error, and then we just get on with our questions. Okay. I suppose now I'll give you the answer. Well, the answer is right here for you, by the way. Late President Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the missile hero of India, was much sought after by college students and was invited for. In this part, in the place of for, we're going to use invited to, because invited to the marriage, invited to a function, all right, invited to the reception, okay. So whenever we talk about invited, we use the term to with it, all right. So invited to is used as a phrase, and that's the reason why we should use invited to in the place of invited for. I hope that you got my concept over here, and that's the reason, by the way, we'll use invited to. I hope that your score increased and not decreased. Let's have a look at the next question now. Okay. Now, the next one is, his old mother is sick. His old mother is sick, but he doesn't. You can also say he does not look for her. Okay, that's 4 and 5 you already know, there will be no error. So tell me quickly, this is a rather easy question. I hope that you can get this one. Tell me. His old mother is sick, but he doesn't look for her. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up, quickly. Give me your answers quickly. In fourth, remove was. I don't know. I suppose you might be looking at the other question above. You have to tell me the answer of this particular question. Okay. Answer this particular question. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up, hurry up. Give me, my dear aspirants. Give me the answer. Okay, look after, look after, look after. Many are saying look after. Now, I need your comments quickly, alright? It's no use if just 10 are commenting and other not. All those who are watching the video should give me the correct answer, alright? Because this is for your own benefit, okay? So, give me the correct answer quickly. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Yes, now it's good to see that the comments are being flooded. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Quickly, quickly, hurry up. Okay, now most of you are answering look after. I already told you that this is an easy question, by the way, for all those who have actually not been able to open the account or, have scored pretty low. So this is your chance to open your account or also to increase your point. Sometimes confidence is extremely important. Tell me. Okay, now 5 more seconds for you, by the way. After these 5, I'll give you the answer. And I think that's 5 seconds. Now, let's have a look at the answer over here, the sentence over here. His old mother is sick, but he doesn't look for her. The thing is, when you say look for means what? It's a phrase and it means what? It means to search. Alright? It means to what? It means to search. And when you say look after, what is the meaning of look after, my dear aspirants? You have to answer me this. What is the meaning of look after? Hurry up, hurry up. Tell me quickly. What is the meaning of look after? Hurry up, hurry up. I'm waiting for your answers, my dear aspirants. What is the meaning of look after? Yes, look after should be there. What is the meaning of look after? Quickly. What is the meaning of look after? Yes. No issues, Deepak. Give me the meaning of look after. What is the meaning of look after? Okay, look for is search. That's good. Give me the answer quickly. Take care. Thank God Priyanka was able to get that one correctly. Now others are also following her. That's a very good thing to see. So, look for means to search and look after means to take care, and that's the reason we are going to use look after over here and not look for. Alright. I hope that your scores improved, and of the 8 questions that I have written over here, you have answered correctly. Now, it's flooded with take care over here. I'm not going anywhere, by the way. I hope that you're also not going anywhere. Let's have a look at the next question now. Yes, absolutely, it's take care only. Okay. Now, give me your scores quickly. Give me your scores quickly, my dear aspirants. It's time for me to clean the board for you so that we can get the final 2 questions as well. Give me your scores. Quickly, give me your scores. Hurry up, my dear aspirants. Give me your score. Two on 2, 4 on 8 says Sabi Rishi. That's a very good score, by the way. Okay, now that's amazing. So 7 on 8. If Naveen, that's your score, is honest one. Hurry up, hurry up. Give me your scores, everyone. Okay, 6 on 8 says Anu. 4 on 8 says Maulika. That's a good one. Abhijit Singh says 3 on 5. Monica says 6 on 8. That's very good. 7 on 8 says Hari Narayan. That's a very good one. 6 on 8 says Smriti Ranjan Das. Okay. Well, I suppose now it's time I'll give you the final 2 questions, and I hope that no matter whatever your score is right now, you'll end up on the positive side, and in fact, the more importantly, you'll end up in correcting all your answers. Okay. I hope that you get your majority correct. So here we go. Now question number 9 for you, my dear aspirants. I advised him to consult with a psychologist but hurry up, keep on fishing for the error, by the way, keep on fishing for the error. But he refused to do so. The next, okay, this is no error, by the way, and it's 5. So here's the sentence for you, my dear aspirants. I advised him to consult with a psychologist, but he refused to do so. Psychologists are really in news these days because of the movie, and you know which one I'm talking about, by the way. Let's see. Hurry up. Remove with, says okay, Adarsh. Let's see about that. Advised is wrong. Okay, let's see about that. Advise only. Okay, let's see about that. With is not correct. Second part contains the error, says Mr. Das and Mr. Bhattacharya as well. Okay, Lucky Panda says remove 2. Anuj Kumar says 2. Consult 2, says Pavitra. Let's see about that. Hurry up, everyone. Give me an answer. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Quickly. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up. Quickly. More answers. I want each and every one of you to answer. Otherwise, it's no use. All of you have to practice with me. So give me your answers quickly. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up. Let's see how many of you can get it correctly and quickly. So which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up. Okay. Now Dheeraj says no error. We'll see about that as well. Hurry up. Last 10 seconds left for you guys to answer the question. Which part contains the error and what is the error? It's an easy one, by the way. So far, I've given you 3 easy questions and this is one of them. So quickly. A psychologist. It's already there, by the way. Remove 2. I don't know. Why are you saying remove 2? Let's see. Now, no errors are getting more of votes. Okay, I already told you that was the last, last 10 seconds. Okay, now it's time for you to get the answer. I advised him to consult with a psychologist, but he refused to do so is an absolutely correct sentence. There is no error, and the 5th part is the answer. No error, the sentence is absolutely correct. There is no error. Unfortunately, if you scored a 0 in this question, I'm really sorry about that. But if you just look at the question, I advised him. Why we were using advise? Because this is being used as a verb over here. Alright. So I advised him to consult. Absolutely correct. There's no issues with 2 over here. With a psychologist. Alright. When I'm saying a psychologist means I mean any psychologist, but a singular one. But he refused to do so. No issues, and it is, by the way, a no error question. Alright. So I hope that you are able to answer it correctly. Now, give me your thumbs up for getting the final one. Okay. Now, should we have a look? Okay. Should we have a look at the last question now? Tell me, my dear aspirants. Should we have a look at the last question now? Should we have a look at the last question now? Quickly. I know many people are saying, how is the correct answer? Actually, no error is the correct answer. There is no error. It's grammatically absolutely correct. It's okay. Don't be negative. I'm still asking you to give me the last question. Your vote now quickly. Okay, Sahil has given me his vote for the last question. So perhaps, by the way, my dear aspirants, now here we go with the last question. Okay. Ordinarily, here we go. Okay. ordinarily, when in difficulty, she prefers keeping her counsel, okay, I suppose I'll just give you this one over here, keeping her counsel, rather than going about here, and I hope that you are searching the error. And there for advice. Okay. This is fourth one, and fifth is, of course, your no error. That's number 5. So, tell me, my dear aspirants, quickly, which part contains the error? All right. Ordinarily, when in difficulty, she prefers keeping her counsel rather than going about here and there for advice. So, tell me quickly, what do you think? What is the answer? Okay, prefer says. Okay, let's see about that. Now, 3 on 4, that's a good score, by the way. Now, give me this one. This is your final question, my dear aspirants. Final question. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Remove ordinarily, says Partha. We'll see about that. Final question, so quickly answer the question. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Quickly. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up. Which part contains the error? And what is the error? Quickly. Okay, prefer to, says Ahvan. Let's see about that. Prefers to keep her, says Priyanka. To keep, says Sambit. Third part contains the error, says Amit, Bandhav, and many other aspirants. Hurry up. Come on, my dear aspirants, quickly. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Quickly. This is the last question. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up. Okay, last 10 seconds now. Hurry up. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Quickly, my dear aspirants. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up. Which part contains the error and what is the error? Hurry up. Okay. So, I hope that you were able to, okay, now many of you answering the question, that's a very good thing. Remove about, okay, third part, second part, refer, chalo. Now, I suppose I'll give you the final answer right away. Okay, see. Ordinarily, now let's read the sentence over here. Ordinarily, when in difficulty, she prefers keeping her counsel rather than has to be replaced by prefers is followed by what? Prefers is followed by to, okay. So, ordinarily, when in difficulty, she prefers keeping her counsel to going about here and there for advice. Now, I hope that you were able to get your answer and I hope that you are able to get the correct answer. So, what's your score on 10? Tell me quickly. What's your score on 10? How many were you able to get correctly? What was your score on 10? Hurry up. Yes. So, tell me, my dear aspirants, what's your score on 10? Hurry up. Give me your score. What is your score now of 10? How many were you able to get correctly? Okay, 6 on 10 says Priyanka Khanna. Okay, that's good. That's a good score, by the way, ma'am. Sangeeta Mishra is still giving the answer, I suppose. 6 on 10 says Priyanka Khanna. That's very good. Okay, let's see about others. 8 on 10 says Harinaran. That's a very good score. 4 on 5 says Deshmukh. 5 on 7 says Atulesh Kumar. That's a good score. Praveen says 2 on 3. Good one. 8 correct says Yogendra. That's very good. 4 and 5 says Saurabh Chatterjee, that's also very good. 8 on 10 says Pradeep, alright. 8 on 10 once again. 5 on 10, 1 on 10, 7 on 10, 6 on 10, 6 on 8, 2 on 4, 2 on 3, 1 on 2, 1 on 2, 4 on 10. Okay, Nitin, I suppose that you practice regularly. Now 6 on 10, 7 on 10, 8 on 10. Okay, that's a very good one. So, I hope that you actually enjoyed this session because you were throughout with it. And I hope that we're going to enjoy many more sessions in the future. So, you can say, I'd like to applaud all of you for your participation. So this applause is for you. You can applaud yourselves as well, because when we're going to practice like this, then definitely we are going to crack the IBPS RRB PO Men's exam. I hope that you enjoyed the session. Don't go anywhere. We got many more coming right up for you. So, by the way, stay with us and goodbye to the next session. Thank you.